Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to add posts to your site. Anytime you put a post on a site, it's going to show up automatically on your front page in this area here. This is kind of like a summary of all the posts that are on your site. It's pretty much the standard for any blog site. It's going to show you a quick summary of all the posts, and then you can click on the post and actually go into the post itself. So I'm going to show you how to put new posts on the site and how to delegate where you want the post to show up at. Like I said, automatically it's going to show up on your home page, but you may want the post to show up in different areas also. Say for example, you're putting a post of a new battle, you want it to show up in the battle section, or you want it to show up in the music section, or the video section, or the news section, or whatever section you want to put it in. I'm going to show you how to delegate where the posts are going to show up at. So the first thing you're going to want to do is log into your site. Once you're logged into the site, it's going to take you to your dashboard. Once you see your dashboard, you go over to the left side menu and you're going to see posts. From there you're going to click on add new. It's going to open up the add new post window. From there you're going to first start off by typing in the title of the post. I'm just going to put test title. Next you go down to the content area. This area right here, this big box in the middle, is the content area. This is where whatever content you want to show up in the post, inside the post, you're going to put. So say for example you're typing a post about something, you want to put a bunch of text in here, whatever you want to type in here. You want to type that into this content area. I'm just going to paste some test filler text here. Once you have all your text typed in, you're going to want to insert any media as far as videos or images or music you want to put in here. To do that, you're going to first off click, so put your cursor wherever you want the particular media to show up at. So I'm going to insert an image in here, and I want the image to show up right at the beginning of the second paragraph. So I'm going to put my cursor right there at the beginning of the second paragraph, right there. And to insert any media, you're going to go up to where you see upload/insert. You're going to see two icons. You're going to click on the one to the left, which looks like a little camera and a musical note. You're going to click on that. It's going to open up your add media menu. From there you have a couple of different options. You have an option to add your media from your computer directly. You have an option to add it from a URL. So say for example you have an image on a different site somewhere, you want to just link it to your site and have it show up. You're going to just type in the URL in this area, type in the title, and it's going to show up here. You're probably not going to want to use this very often. I don't think I've ever used this option, but you know, if you want to, it's there. For the most part, you're going to either use it, you're going to either upload the media directly from your computer, which is this option, or you're going to upload it from your media library. Your media library is the library of all the particular media files you currently have on your website. Any media you already uploaded through other posts, or you know, whatever other media you upload is going to be in your library. So if you want to reuse the same image you already uploaded, you're going to go to your media library, find that image, click on show, and scroll down and click on insert into post. So I'm going to insert this particular image into this post as a test. Once you click on show, it's going to show you some information about that particular image. You're going to see the file name, the file type, the upload date, the size, dimensions, and you have the option to change different things: the title, the alternate text, the caption, the description, the link URL, which link URL is the link that your particular image will go to whenever someone clicks on that image. So right now, automatically, the default link URL is a link to the image on a separate page. So right now, if I left this link URL in here, it's going to open this. If someone clicks on this image when it's in your post, it's going to open the image up on a separate blank page, and they're going to be able to see the image by itself. For the most part, you know, you don't want them to be able to do that because it looks kind of cheesy, and it's pretty much unnecessary. It doesn't do anything. So unless you have your image linking to a particular page on your website or a particular page on a different website, you're going to want to make sure you click on none to remove the link out of the link URL box. Once you do that, you go down here to the alignment. In the alignment, you're going to set wherever you want your particular picture to show up as far as wrapping around your text. So if you want your picture to be on the right side and you want the text to wrap around to the left, you're going to align it to the right. Same thing for the center, for the left, or if you don't want it to be aligned at all, you're going to select none, and it'll just be in the middle of the page, in the middle of the post. So I'm going to align this to the left. From there you have the different size options. You can change it to a thumbnail size, a medium size, or have the full size of the image, which is the original size, which is 600 by 214. I'm going to change this to a medium size, which is 300 by 107, and then you're going to click on Insert into Post. Once you click it, you'll see now the image has popped up inside your post. As you can see, it's aligned to the left of the text, or the text is wrapping around the right, and the image is aligned to the left. If you want to edit the image again, if you want to change the alignment or anything like that, you click on the image, and you'll see another option will pop up. You have two different options. You have the option to edit the image or the option to remove the image, which is the delete image option. So I'm going to edit this image. You're going to click on that option. It's going to take you into another image editing window. From there, you have the option to make it smaller by percentage. You can make it 90% smaller, 80%, 70%, 60% of the original size. I'll make it 90% just so you can see it's going to change. You can change the alignment. If you change your mind, say you don't want it to be to the left, you want to make it to the right, click on, it'll change the alignment. And you can see now up top it's giving you a preview of how it's going to look with your text. You'll see if you put it to the center, that's how it's going to look. You put it to the none, it's going to just be right there, just popped up. If you put it to none, it pretty much means the text is not going to wrap around the image. As you can see, this text is not wrapped around it. If you put it to the left, now you'll see the text is totally wrapped around the image. So I'm going to put it to the left. I'm going to put it to the right so you can see it change. And then from there you have the option to input a new title if you want to change the title. Again, the alternate text, the caption. If you want to add a link URL back to it, you can put it there. Once you're done with that, you're going to click Update, and it's going to update it on your site. So now you see it's to the right, got smaller because I changed it, so everything's set up how I want to set it up. So now, say you're finished doing all your writing and you put all your media in the post area. Now you're going to want to delegate where you want this particular post to show up on your website. Like I said, if you want the post to show up in your battle section or your music section or your news section, here's where you delegate where you want it to show up at. Just click on, if you want it to show up in the battles section, just select battles. You want it to show up in the music, select music. You can also select multiple categories. So if you want it to show up in battles and music, select both of them or three of them or all of them, however you want it to show. I'm going to put this one just in the battles. Next, you're going to add your tags. The tags are just like the YouTube tags or any other website. You just type in any words that are relevant to this particular post. I'm just putting random stuff just for a test. Once you type in your tags, you're going to click Add. Also remember to separate your tags with a comma. If you don't separate them with a comma, they will show up as one long tag instead of separate tags, and it won't work properly. So separate each individual tag with a comma, click Add. Now you'll see under there you have the particular tags that you added. If you want to remove a tag, there's an X next to the particular tags. You can just click the X to remove it. Then you have the option to choose from the most used tags, which would be the tags obviously that you use the most on all your posts. If you want to just use them again, you can just click that and just add them in there. Just click on them to add them in there. See, there they go right there. And then from there you're going to click Publish, and that's going to activate your post on your site. Also, when you're publishing the site, you have different, when you're publishing the post, you have different options. You can change the status from published to pending review or a draft. If you select either one of these two options, it's not going to show up on your website until you go back to published. So say you have multiple bloggers on your site, and they need to get your approval before they upload a post, or get the site administrator's approval before they upload a post. They do all their info, put all the info in here, make the post, and before they publish it, they would just put pending review, click OK, and then you would see the status would be changed to pending review. So then you would log in, or whoever's administering the site would log in, click edit, okay, they read the post, okay, I like the post. You would then change the status to published, and that would publish the post and make it active on your site. You also have the option under the visible category to make it public, which means anyone can see it. Under public, you have the option to stick this post to the front page. Whenever you select that option, it's going to make this particular post stay on the top of all your posts on the front page. So let me just show you. Once you go back to your home page, this is a new post you put in there. So whenever someone puts another post in there, normally it will go in chronological order. The new post would be on the top, and then the next post will be on top of that. If this particular post say it's something important, you want it to stay at the top for a while, you select that option, stick this post to the front page, and this particular post would stay at the top regardless of how many other posts people put in. So every other post would show up below it until you unselected that option. You also have the option to password protect your posts. So say you want to put a post online that you don't want everyone to be able to see unless they have a password. You can password protect it, click OK, and then when people click on the post, it'll ask them to input a password. Then you have the option, if you want to make the post private, no one will be able to see the post unless you give them the specific link to the post. So anyone going to your website won't see the post, but if you give someone that exact link that'll take them to the post, then they could put in the link and they will go right to the post. So those are the different options you have. I'm going to make it public. Click OK and update it. And you can see the post, like I said, any post you put will automatically show up on your front page. Now this particular post is a lot of text on the post, so you're probably not going to want all this text to show up on your front page. You're going to want just like a picture of the post, and then the viewer can click on the particular post and then go into the post itself and then read the text and see the images and things like that. If you want to take this text out so that the text is not showing up on your home page, on your first page, all you need to do is go back to the post. Scroll down here to the box where you see it says type here description for post. You can either just put in a small summary of text, say just a little bit of information, and then the viewer will read like a quick description of the text, of the post, and then they'd click on the option for to read more, and then it would take them into the actual post. So I'll show you how that looks real quick. So you see now you have just a little bit of text. They'll read a little bit of the description, and then they'll click on read more, and then that'll take them into the full post and they can read the rest of it. You also have the option, if you don't want anything to show up there in this particular box, just don't put anything there. Just delete it and just press the space bar a couple of times just so the site will know you don't want anything to show. If you leave it empty, it will automatically show the full post. But if you just press the space bar a couple times, it'll be blank, but you won't see it. There'll be spaces in it, but you won't be able to see it. You do that, you click update, and now when you go to the site, to the home page, you'll see there's nothing here but the title. Now you also have the option to embed a video. For example, here you can see this particular post is just the title and the video. People can watch the video on your front page, or they can actually go into the post and watch the video. Say for example you got the video and you got some text in there, they can go into the post and actually watch the video, read the text, and leave comments and things like that. Or if your post has no video and you just want an image to show up, all you need to do is go back inside your post, and right here you're going to see where it says post main image URL. That's where you would input an image. So you're going to click upload. I'm going to go back to your media library. I'm going to pick that same image, and I'm going to click insert in the post, and now you'll see the URL for that particular image is popped up in there. And now when we update it and go back, you just cut the volume off. When you update it and go back, you'll see now you have the image in there. You have an image there. This particular image is not the correct size. Whenever you're going to put an image inside the post, it needs to be a width of 600 so that it takes up this whole area, so it doesn't look how this one looks. It looks a little cheesy because it's in that little corner by itself. So you're going to need to resize your images in order for them to fit in there. This particular image wasn't 600, so for example this one was 300 by 135. I'm going to upload another image, and it just so happens that this image is 600. So you see this one is 600 by 270. So instead of me selecting medium, I'm going to select full size. I'm going to insert that image into the post. I'm going to update it, and then you'll see how it looks. It'll look much better now. See, now you see the image takes up the whole space and it looks a lot neater. So now you see you don't see all the text there. You just see the image of the particular post, the title. Then you see read more. They'll click on read more, or the title or the image, and that'll take them into the actual post. And now they can see, okay, what you got here. You got the title, the text, all that stuff there. Scroll down, read it. They can share it on Twitter, on Facebook, see the other related posts to that particular post. And just so you know, the related posts are, the way the related posts works is by tags. So whatever tags you put on this post, if those similar tags or the same tags are in other posts, those related posts will show up down here. And then they have the option also to leave comments and things like that. So you go back in there, and that's pretty much the gist of it. If you want a video to show up on your front page, the way this particular video here is, as you can see, this one there's a video showing up on the front page, or if there's this one, there's a .piff embed on the front page. Any kind of embed code that you want to show up on the front page, so people don't have to click on it, they can actually view it and listen to it and watch it right on the front page. You're just going to put the embed code right in this area here where it says post video URL / shortcode. So if you got a .piff shortcode you want to put in here, or a video shortcode you want to put in here, you're going to put that in there, and it's going to show up on the front page. So I'm going to just put one in there as a sample so you can see how that's going to look. It's going to go to YouTube, get the embed code, and again, it needs to be 600 pixels in width. By default on YouTube, I think the videos are 560 in width, so this one I already changed to 600, but any other time when you log in, you're going to see it's going to be 560. Just go down here to the custom area, change the width to 600. The height's going to change automatically, and then your embed code will be the correct width. So then you're going to go back here, paste your embed code, take this image out, it's by deleting the URL, and you're going to click update. And then when we go back to the front page and refresh it, you're going to see, instead of the image being there, you'll see you see the video there. That works the exact same way with any other embed code. If you want to show the .piff embed, or any other embed code you want to show up on the front page, you're going to put it in that particular box right here where it says post video / URL code. Put it in there and update it, and it'll pop up that way. So that's pretty much the gist of inserting new posts. You can just go through this a couple times, play around with it. It's very simple, but that's pretty much the gist of it.